Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is March the 20th, 2021. If you've been watching our videos here on YouTube, you know that we'll come in and show you all our portfolio, update you all about whether or not we need to keep them in the basket or do we need to take them out and see which one we're going to add to the portfolio. So before I go into all of that, if today is your first time watching this particular video, you guys appreciate it. It's simple. Hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel. We want to make sure that you all understand that looking at price charts, coming in the market and participating is supposed to be simple and easy, and we wanted to show you all that. So let's break this down real quick. We're going to look at these three stocks on the price chart to make a determination. Do we need to keep them in the basket or do we need to take them at the loss, as to which we are at right now? You guys can see the first one is Boeing. Okay, we're down 5% since we added it to this portfolio. So we need to look at the price chart to see if anything has changed in regards to, do we think the market is still strong or do we expect the weakness to continue? So let's take a look at Boeing real quick. So this is it. This is our prediction that we've done into the market in Boeing. And you all can see that we're expecting the market at least to come to $312, right? It's about 15, almost 16% profitability. Last week, the market was down almost 5%. Okay, so the volume came in pretty much the same as the week before, but the spread is a lot smaller. So obviously that lets us know that there were individuals in the market in Boeing that was purchasing. Whoever was selling their shares, they had their bags open and were trying to accumulate as many shares of Boeing as possible. Now you can also tell that Boeing did not break our ultimate support area. Until that occurs, on weakness, we're going to keep Boeing in our basket. We're going to keep it in our portfolio. So there's nothing to see here. We're going to keep that there. We're not going to alter our forecast in Boeing. And then the next one is Jamaica Technologies, right? Down 12%, double digits. Let's check them out real quick and see if that weakness is still in play. Okay, so here you all can see on the weekly time frame that, yeah, the market in Jamaica is weak. We saw the market even come up to $52 last week, closing towards the low of the bar. Now, my main concern is seeing this market in Jamaica hold this area of support right there around $40, and then this ascending line. So long as the market in Jamaica continues to hold support at $40 and even trading above that ascending line, we're going to hold the market there. Okay, so nothing to see here. The market is giving us weakness as of this particular moment, but we're going to see how the market trades in this upcoming week, because I'm definitely eyeing $40 and this ascending line. This is the longer term trend into the market in Jamaica, and it might take us a couple of weeks, might even take us a couple of months to actually see this market come to $56. We almost did it last week, but we fell short. So we're going to keep that there in the basket as well. We're not going to get rid of it. The next one is the PowerShares ETF PSCE. And let's see what we got going on into the market for this one. And you all can see here, 2 weeks going into the market, we've had this in our portfolio, and we've seen some insurmountable amount of volume. Like the amount of volume that is coming in this particular ETF is mind-boggling comparative to what this ETF has been accustomed to. Now, I'm still going to keep this in the basket. I'm not going to take this out the portfolio because we are still seeing this market in PSCE holding $6 as support, ultimately no lower than $5. All right. Let's see on the three-day time frame real quick. So looking at the market in PSCE on a 3-day time frame, again, the trend is broken on the 3-day time frame. So that will give us, well, it's not broken yet. Okay, but it's almost there to be broken. So we're still seeing the market in PSCE trending high in price. So there's no need for us to really address or even take this ETF out of our portfolio. So we're going to keep all three there in our portfolio. We're not going to change any of them. We're going to keep them there. Upcoming work week, trading week, we should be able to see whether or not we're going to get more strength or if the weakness continues, because if so, then we'll definitely have to address and maybe even take these out our portfolio. Okay, now there are two other stocks that we are going to add to this portfolio. The first one that I wanted to show you all is CCIS. All right, the ticker symbol is CRIS. And this particular market here is definitely garnering a lot of strength, which is one of the main reasons why we're going to add it to our portfolio. You guys can see that we have some history here into the market in CCIS, right? Now, my main issue that I really like about CCIS is the fact that this market has broken a major restriction area and it's been holding that support. Okay, right there around $10. You guys can see it. We have a couple of times to where the market in CCIS tried to break it to the upside all the way back in 2007. Like, the history of this particular stock goes all the way back to 2007, to where the market in CCIS was hitting that area as restriction. We was able to break it during 2009, held it for support. So $10 is very important in the market for CCIS. And seeing how, let me zoom in and show you all on the weekly time frame, and seeing how this market has been very reluctant into breaking $10, maybe even $9 as support, lets us know that this overall market is trying to continue to see higher price. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it up to around $10 where it is. So now the strength into the market in CCIS is still there. Our only issue is trying to make a determination as to how high can we really see CCIS go, right? So you can see here that even this market has broken this downtrend. We saw the market break that. So that definitely tells me that the market in CCIS is giving us a lot of strength as well from that perspective. So where do we expect the restriction area to go? The first area of restriction is going to be right here in this vicinity, which is around $16, give or take. Bring it down just a tad. Okay, so you can see it's around $15.83 is where it is. Okay. So we're going to play the strength into the market in CCIS, expecting it to go towards $15.83. All right, so let's do that. So that will come and give us about what? $15.83. About 30% profitability right there. Okay. So we're going to play the strength into the market for this particular stock. We're going to add it to our portfolio. Okay. And we're going to play this out in the long term. So let's add this CCIS, CRIS, and I'm going to do 5 shares. And there we are. It's in our portfolio now. So we're going to track CCIS in our basket. And now the last one that we're going to add here is SWN, Southwestern Energy Company. All right. So you all can see the last time this market traded, the last trade was around $4.55. And real quick, we're definitely seeing that the strength into the market in Southwestern is still in play. All right. So we're still seeing the market in in Southwestern Energy continuous upward movement. So we are in an uptrend into the market in Southwestern Energy. Now $5 is restriction, okay, and we don't have far from the market in Southwestern to hit that area. So we definitely need to be on guard in the market in Southwestern to continue to see strength. We need to see the market ultimately break that. So it's about 8% profitability into the market in Southwestern on that spat. And on the monthly time frame, even though we got 11 days left, the strength overall is still in play into the market in Southwestern. So we're going to bring it up here towards $5.55, which is $1 away from the overall trend into the market in Southwestern. Now we will have to keep our eyes open on $5 though, because that is restriction. Okay, we would definitely need to pay attention to the market in Southwestern to see if we have enough strength to break that to the upside, because if not, we're going to come all the way back down. Okay, so let me take a look at this real quick. So the strength definitely is being maintained into the market in Southwestern. We're going to play that. We may have to come in and skim off a little bit at $5 though. Just giving y'all a heads up, which, like I told you earlier, was not much, but we understand that that is where the sellers are at. Okay, so that would be about 8.75% profitability right there. Okay, and then ultimately around $5.50. So we're going to hold that there into the market in the Southwestern. Okay, now we need to watch these two lines here on the chart, because the market breaks either of them, then we definitely need to come in and reevaluate the market. So let's add this one to our portfolio real quick. The ticker symbol is SWN. All right, and what we're going to do is do 5 shares. The transaction has been recorded. So there you are. We got a total of 5 more stocks in our portfolio, and we're going to follow them. Okay. Now, that's it. Questions, comments, let us know. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, trade different.